Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for GA.
Hey, Kevin.
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. DeRozan out there with Johnson. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's White. And it's Murray in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Lonzo Ball out there at Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at the 5. Williamson kicks the ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock.
Hey, yo, right here.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. White with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Outside for Murray. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Williamson against DeRozan. And here at the midway point of the year, lots of guys banged up, Clark. Is it hard to decide when to play through and then maybe not to play? When to sit?
Yeah, you know, that's a good question, Kevin. And a lot of times it's about pain tolerance, the severity of the injury. Is it something that you can play with that won't linger on and you don't have the possibility of further injury? Those are the factors that go into playing hurt or playing in pain.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ball game. Here's White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Ingram against Johnson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Brandon Ingram, a nice display of toughness from the young forward here, showing that he can score through just about anything.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Here's Ball, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Outside, Ball. Now the feed to Adams, and good that time. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
And they're moving it up. Outside for Bledsoe. Pass to Ingram over Johnson. And it's Ingram missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Murray, good.
Murray is a spectacular talent, and when he gets going, watch out.
Bledsoe outside. Williamson outside. From outside, off the mark. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Murray outside. Here's White. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Ball with it. Out guarded by Murray. Here's Ingram. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Eubanks is checked in. Gay comes in for Johnson. Walker's checked in for Derek White. And it's Mills in for Murray. Here's Mills. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Adams, the pass to Ball. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Back to Adams. 3 on 3. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
You never have to worry about DeRozan going soft. I mean, when he gets inside, he's taking it strong to the rack.
DeRozan against Williamson. Down low. Adams dishes to Williamson. A second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got his second bucket tonight.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside, Walker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Williamson missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Shoots. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Mills. The three. Ball with the rebound. Williamson outside. Launches a three. And no good that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 2. On New Orleans, back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for San Antonio. Isles out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Mills, and it's Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Ball against Wiles. Yep, it counts. Hayes has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pelicans.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Taken away by Hayes. Outside, Ball. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Eric Bledsoe.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Eric Bledsoe is checked in for Ball. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Murray comes in for Patty Mills. Murray kicks to Lyles. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the technical free throw is good. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Bledsoe passes to Hayes. The rebound by Johnson.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the San Antonio Spurs. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Murray with it. Now guarded by Reddick. And the dunk by Pirtle.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Bledsoe kicks to Hayes. Pass to Hart. Here's Melly. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. Hayes. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And Jakob Pirtle, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Adams, he's checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Ingram in for Hart. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line, throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Here's DeRozan, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
To the middle. Here's DeRozan, and he lays it straight in. DeRozan's got 6.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ingram up top, who's guarded by Johnson. San Antonio with the rebound. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Adams, that's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. He has 6.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Here's Walker, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It's hard to believe that LaMarcus Aldridge started in the NBA at the age of 21. And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with ball, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pelicans.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Murray dishes to Pirtle. Misses from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's Ingram on the wing. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Ingram's got his third basket of the night right there.
No stopping Ingram when he's in rhythm, especially when he gets a pass in the spot he loves pulling the trigger from.
Murray against Ball. Williamson with the block. The pass to Adams. Back to Williamson. Here's Bledsoe. Adams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adams has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. San Antonio also making some changes. Gay comes in for Johnson. And it's Mills in for Derek White. Murray against Ball. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Pirtle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Hart. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Inside, here's Adams. Pirtle with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's DeRozan. And that time, also a missed shot.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Ingram against DeRozan. Ingram passes to Williamson. From 10 feet out, that one doesn't drop. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And DeRozan kicks to Mills. Over Hart. Spurs passing it around. Gay passes to DeRozan. Yes, that goes in. DeRozan's got 8 points. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through youth to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
The more he facilitates, the more effective Gay is, and it's good to see him concentrating on that part of his game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Hayes. Off the inbound, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Lyles passes to Walker. Shoots over Ball. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Great positioning on the putback. Hayes has got the lead up to 2 now for New Orleans. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. to the right wing. Stolen. Reddick dishes to Hayes. Back to Reddick. Count it. And now a 4-point New Orleans lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
It's deflected. Mills passes to Eubanks. To the paint. Another shot. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got his first bucket in this one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pelicans on top as they end the third quarter on a 15-6 run. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, we've got White. Johnson is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Vassell in at the power forward position. And here's Ingram from the arc. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. San Antonio trailing here. Outside, Walker. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Walker. Got a piece of it.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
No good from Bledsoe. Walker in the post. He's covered by Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for New Orleans.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
To the inside, Poeltl with the steal. Bledsoe against White. Kicks it out to Gay. White the pass to Poeltl. Dishes it to Gay to take the lead. Rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Walker against Ball. Down low. Here's Gay. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ingram, good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Walker against Ball. Stolen by Bledsoe. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Offensive rebound, and that one's good. Williamson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Makes it off the glass.
Rudy Gay has done it so many times throughout his career. Big shots at big moments.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Adams checked in, then for the Spurs. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. And Murray subbed in for Walker. Ball's checked in for J.J. Redick. Here's Ingram. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And you know, after playing a year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. I mean, a dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
Stolen by Ball. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Williamson. And stolen by Murray. And DeRozan. Here we go. And finished off by DeRozan.
Turning up the temperature on his intensity that time. DeRozan getting it done in the big-time moments.
Williamson left side. Off target from three-point range. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. DeRozan's shot is off. And Adams has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. The lead is 2. Right side, White. To tie it up. Pirtle's shot is off. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Adams. He's covered by Murray. Murray against Adams. Lock at 6. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball dishes to Adams. And the bucket is good. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the...
So it's a narrow victory.
to the My Team Unlimited tournament. We're heading into round 4 console finals.
It's a whole different battle now. You got two favorites that are now playing each other.
On the Xbox side,
here we go. And there's another hoop.
Ty Devo proved to be too much as he rolled on to a 26-point win.
Our camera circling high above American Airlines Arena on this beautiful night, giving you a terrific view of our location here in Miami. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche and a Beyond. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, we all are well aware.
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Eric Bledsoe.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Lonzo Ball out there at Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Heat, Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And slam dunk by Butler.
You see the intensity in Butler's eyes. When you give him room to run, look out.
Bledsoe looking around. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in the bubble?
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA history.
To the middle. Ingram kicks the ball. Adams right side. And no good that time.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Adebayo. Makes it off the glass.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Poked away. Stolen by Robinson. And here's the fast break. Here's Nunn. Excellent D there from Ball.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Olynyk, high post. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Bledsoe. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
A different look for Miami. Achua, he's checked in for Olynyk. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. And New Orleans also making a change. Hart, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
Those 220 pounds came in handy. Jimmy Butler using his big body and muscling those tough shots.
Now, here's Ball. His last outing, 16 points for him.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Hero passes to Adebayo. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ingram wide open. And the Pelicans miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Dragic dishes to Butler. And they double up Butler. The pass to Adebayo. There's Dragic with the three. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Outside Ball. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Stolen by Ball. Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. And they double up Butler. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Passes it to Hero. Shot clock at 5. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Now Ball. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out front, up 6. And will return shortly. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago.
These guys work so hard and they're young.
Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Heat, Iguodala out there with Olynyk. Then there's Achua. Then there's Dragic, and it's Hero into the two-guard spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. 6 to shoot. Olynyk the pass to Iguodala. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Lets it go. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Heat leading by 6. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Iguodala the pass to Nunn. Achua controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Heat lead by 8.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Butler, he's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Pelicans. Ingram's checked in. Nunn kicks to Butler. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Yep, it counts. Olynyk's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Ingram. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Iguodala outside. Here's Olynyk. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Feeds it to Hayes. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brandon Ingram.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Iguodala kicks to Butler. Pass to Robinson. Back to Butler. Stolen by Bledsoe. Ingram left side. Takes a 3. That shot off. The Heat go the other way with it.
And they continue to control the glass.
Redick against Butler. Dishes it to Olynyk. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Melly. Back to Ingram from past the arc. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hayes has got his 1st basket of the night.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Hayes with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ingram passes to Melly. For the 3. Here's Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And here is Iguodala. Kicks to Olynyk. 3 seconds left. And another basket for Miami.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
The clock runs. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 9 points. And that's a wrap.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Kelly Olynyk displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with ball, and it's Adams in at the 5. And Olynyk kicks to Robinson. Puts up a 3. The putback. The Heat with a fresh 14. Here's Olynyk. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
And when you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Here's Williamson, out to Ingram, takes the 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got the first basket of the second half here for the Pelicans. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Miami. 6-point lead. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Here's Adams. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And the Pelicans miss again.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
It's stolen by Adams. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Ingram dishes to Williamson. Kept alive. And Ball stays with it.
Pretty tall for his position. It's nice to see Ball use his height to create second chance opportunities.
Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Olynyk. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Bounce pass, Dragic. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Shot's good by Achua. Achua's got 8 points.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
It's stolen by Dragic. Passes to Hero. Puts one up from 19. Oh, trying for it. It's hauled in by Adams.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Right wing. Lets it fly. It's tipped. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Down low. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Williamson left side. And the Pelicans get it back. Adams' shot is good.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Hart.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. No good. Rockets with some nice D. Hero passes to Achua. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Terrific dime from Hero, showing how versatile he can be.
1 second left. Missed. And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Achua is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero into the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Ball. Williamson left side. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Williamson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New Orleans.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter. Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Outside Ball. Back to Williamson. It's good.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And stolen by Redick. To tie it up. Ball against none. Deep 2 from Williamson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Adebayo drives in. Robinson for 3. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Hart. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Butler. Over Williamson. And it's Butler missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And it's Miami with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Robinson against Redick. Now here is Robinson. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And the Heat lead by 3.
No wasted time on that catch and shoot. Pretty much nothing you can do if he gets it off that quick.
Pass to Williamson from downtown. Inside, Adams. And he lays it straight in.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Robinson against Redick. The pass to Nunn. Fires at the elbow. Misses off the left iron.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
To the wing on the left. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. A miss that time would have put him up. The Heat have gone 1-of-4 since the end of the third quarter. And stolen by Redick. 4-on-3 break. Adams with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Easy to be excited about Zion Williamson. His future is bright.
Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Robinson. And then for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for J.J. Redick. Miami trailing. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Puts it up for Butler. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Left side, Adams. Back to Ball. Pass to Adams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Adams has got the lead up to 4 now for New Orleans.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. .109 left in the game. Ball with it for 3. Ingram. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And so Miami again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ingram left side over Butler. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Ball. Now it's a 6-point New Orleans lead.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
And here are the Pelicans. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Left side, Adams. It's stolen by Adebayo.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Back to Ingram.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Butler finds Olynyk. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 6. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks,
just make this show a movie just like we did last time. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Now, the third time's a charm. So you've qualified 3 times. Now you're in the championship round. What does that mean for you, and what kind of experience did that bring for this tournament?
I said it in stone. Like, that's so cool to me. Like, I've been said it. I said, if this will happen and this happens, this 100% happens. And now I'm here. I told everybody third time was a charm. I'm finally at the top.
Action just moments away in South Florida at American Airlines Arena here in Miami. The Spurs taking on the Heat. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating DH.
Kevin, thanks. Bam.
All right, thank you, David. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Murray out there with White. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Johnson, and it's DeRozan in at the 4-man position. And for Miami, Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center, locking down the middle. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. Pass to Pirtle, over to the wing. Wide open look here for Murray from outside, off the mark. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
And stolen by Butler. The finish, and slam dunked by Butler.
Such a dogged defender, as Butler's instincts right there get him the steal.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. Over in the corner, White. Spurs working the ball around now. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Passes it to Nunn. Floats it up for Butler. It's deflected. Pirtle with the steal. And so just over a minute and a half played. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range. And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Pass to Pirtle. Over Adebayo. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Pirtle's got his second basket of the night.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
And Nunn has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
To the inside. Here's Pirtle. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Pirtle's got 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Fires, high post. Murray, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Got a piece of it. Pirtle with the steal. Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. A different look for Miami. Achua, he's checked in for Olynyk. Hero comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Then for the Spurs, Eubanks is checked in, and Walker subbed in for White.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
Here's Hero. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Right side, DeRozan. Intercepted. Butler in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, the floor is going to open up now if Jimmy Butler can knock down something from that distance.
Mills, that's a 2-pointer. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Miami ahead, ending the first quarter with a 13-4 run. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Mills, and it's Gay in at the 4 spot. The 10-footer. That one rolling around and rims out. Miami leading by 5. Iguodala, the pass to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hero. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound Heat. Achua, the pass to Dragic. Another shot. Count that bucket. Dragic has got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Dragic. Spurs working the ball around now. And here's Mills for 3. Rebound by Butler. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Butler on the wing. Beyond the arc. And here is Achua. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot's good by Iguodala.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Out left to the wing. Now the pass to Eubanks. Here's Gay. Walker in the corner for 3. Gay. And Gay with the second chance points. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Dragic finds Iguodala. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Outside Robinson. There's the feed to Iguodala. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. 5 on the clock, and it's good. 2 points. And the Heat lead by 9.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. Kendrick Nunn playing at Southside Chicago's Simeon High. That's the exact same high school where one Derrick Rose came from. He also played alongside Jabari Parker and won 4 state titles there.
Here's Adebayo. Olynyk trying to break loose. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Passes it to Pirtle. Outside for Murray. Shoots from 14. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And those 4 straight titles in Illinois record made it 7 total in Simeon's history.
That's unbelievable stuff, and that's probably why there's great reason why Kendrick Nunn's jersey hangs there in the rafters. Only 4 players have gotten that honor.
Lobs it up there for White. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lyles. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Spurs. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build on the wins as the season goes on.
And you know, right now for San Antonio, they weren't really being talked about as contenders coming into the season, but they have entered that conversation.
They're in the thick of it, and I think they got an attitude that's well suited for the pressure and intensity of playoff basketball. So when the postseason arrives, look out for this team.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. DeRozan passes to Pirtle.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the paint, Robinson finds Adebayo. Now Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that's
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn, and it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pirtle against Butler. That's tipped, stolen by Nunn. Murray against Butler. No good on the shot. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Heat moving the ball around. Nunn finds Robinson. From deep. The Heat with a fresh 14.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Spurs trail by 15. Murray the pass to Purtle. White looking around. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Miami. Achua, he's checked in for Adebayo. Iguodala comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Eubanks is checked in. Gay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Walker's checked in for White. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Great positioning on the putback. Achua's got his first points in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Eubanks. And he jams it with authority.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Pass to Eubanks.
And while he's better known for scoring than playing the PG position in a traditional sense, Patty Mills becoming a better playmaker.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Robinson finds Butler. Bounce pass, Dragic. Robinson with it. Back to Butler. Pass to Dragic. Now Iguodala. And here's Dragic. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Down low. The shot. Gay can't hit.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Deep 2 from Robinson. And too long on the shot.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Heroes checked in for Robinson. Butler on the wing. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. No good from Dragic. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Here's Mills. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Hero. Guarded by Walker. Butler passes to Dragic. Miami no good on that time either. Spurs trail by 13. Back to Mills. Outside, Walker. Good defense by Iguodala. Miami has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Butler passes to Achua. 2 points. That one goes. Achua's got 8 points.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to the wing. Mills passes to Walker. And it's off from three-point range. To the middle. The pass to Hero. Just 3 on the clock. Misses the shot. And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Spurs, you've got Jakob Poeltl. DeJounte Murray is out there with White. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Passes it to Adebayo. Olynyk inside. White covering. And the basket by Olynyk. And the Heat lead by 15.
Well, Olynyk's a big guy. He's not going to slow down. And right there playing physical.
And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And that one falls for White. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Robinson against White. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. 8-point game. On the wing, Johnson. Back to DeRozan. The 9-foot shot. Kicks it out to Johnson. He's looking for Poeltl and finds him. Doesn't go for him.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And the officials call a traveling violation. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Butler passes to Adebayo. Spurs trail by 8. And White kicks to Johnson. Pass to Murray. Back to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. DeRozan. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Nunn passes to Adebayo. Floats it up for Butler. Miami again turning it over.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
44 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Murray kicks to White. Back to Murray. Pirtle trying to get open. Great D that time from Adebayo. Olynyk with it. Out guarded by Murray. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And it's Murray, that time on the assist from Pirtle.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Inside, here's Adebayo.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even
care of business. Let's get to it.
You told us last time you were on 2K TV that you live and die by the three. And in this tournament, John Havlicek came through for you from behind the arc. Talk about how big John Havlicek was for you.
John Havlicek, for all my team people who don't know, I'm going to give you just a real simplistic explanation of who he is. If you've ever played prom at all, or you want to get into prom, and you make
starting at center, 7 feet 1 inch, number 25, Jacob Hurdle. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches.
We are nearly...
Hey, Kevin.
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Eric Bledsoe.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with ball, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. On for the Spurs. Johnson is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's White, and it's Murray in at the 1. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Adams' shot is good.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Murray. Poeltl against Adams. Poeltl's shot is off. And Adams has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Williamson from long range. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Williamson's got 5. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings midseason?
You know,
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Ingram. And Poeltl pulls it down. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ingram's running. Ball. And Ball stays with it.
Even before Lonzo filled into his frame, he had a gift for rebounding, and the stronger he gets, I think the more of those he's going to come up with.
To the inside. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Murray.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Ball. Down low. Here's Adams. That one wide left. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. They trail by 1. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, it doesn't always have to be a thing of beauty.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Jacob Hurdle at the line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That one is off.
Boy, Poeltl is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
He's off on the second. New Orleans in the lead. Outside ball. There's the pass to Hart. Outside, Reddick. No good with the triple. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
Oh, what a dunk! Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Ball, the pass to Williamson.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Pass to Pirtle. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Hart. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Gay. Yep, that one goes.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Mr. Williamson, Latre. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Vassell. Rebounded by Hart. Deep 2 from Williamson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Bounce pass Mills. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Spurs up by 3. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for San Antonio?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Lyles, also Rudy Gay out there, and it's Walker in at the 2 spot. Bledsoe passes to Hayes. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Hayes has got his first basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the middle. Here's Eubanks. Spurs working the ball around now. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pelicans trail by 3. And Hayes kicks to Bledsoe. Again, New Orleans turns it over. And here's a look at some numbers for Lonzo Ball.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Gay up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Bledsoe taking his time here. Passes to Melly. Fires the 3. Hills with the steal. Lyles passes to Gay. Rebounded by Hart. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Spurs. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
To the paint, here's White. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Ingram attacking. The feed to Hayes. They get it again, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. So for the Pelicans, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Hart. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Bledsoe left side. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Kicks it out to Williamson. And stolen by White. DeRozan against Williamson. Back to DeRozan. Over Williamson. DeRozan's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And it's Williamson missing. They're the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Johnson dishes to Murray. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Murray's got his first points of the night.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Inside. 5-on-3 break. The pass to Eubanks. Adams, some nice D.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 13. And here is Ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
Spotting up and knocking it down. Ingram with the sweet touch.
Now here's Walker. And Walker throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent.
And so it's San Antonio. 13 points up at the end of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The team was told they got themselves into in the... And that'll...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's a 13-point game. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there at Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at the center position. The Spurs have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pelicans trail by 16. Right side, Ball. Outside for Bledsoe. And stolen by White. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's good.
Ball's such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Murray against Bledsoe. And it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
To the inside, and stolen by Williamson. Feeds it to Adams. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
San Antonio leading by 13. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Mills. Drops in the layup for 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Ingram passes to Hayes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Hayes has got 6 points.
Yeah, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
On the wing, Johnson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Spurs have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time. And he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency.
J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Lonzo Ball comes in for Nicolo Melli. And Adams with the slam.
And Ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Passed again. Stolen by Ball. Adams finds Ball. Back to Adams. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Gay. That one goes in. Ingram's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That one goes. Count it. That's now 8 points for Lonzo Ball. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They led by as many as 18 points. He feeds it to Gay. Lays it up and banks it in. Gay's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A confident, consistent scorer. Gay mixes it up inside and out.
Out to Ingram from deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by Lyles. Walker in the corner. Now Gay. With 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Brandon Ingram is as complete a player as they come. I mean, not only awesome on offense, but spectacular on defense as well.
And so it's San Antonio. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Rudy Gay is out there with Lyles. Then there's Murray. And it's Walker in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Bledsoe against Murray. Stolen by Walker. That's good from Gay on the assist by Walker. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Williamson from long range. Redick dishes to Williamson. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his 3-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Murray, the pass to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Gay. Banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Bledsoe passes to Williamson. Back to Bledsoe. Williamson trying to free himself up. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bledsoe's got his first 2 points. Spurs leading by 16. Murray with it. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
You got to stay physical and stay aggressive if you're Rudy Gay. Force the defense to make some mistakes.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Back to Williamson. And the three off target. Spurs leading by 18. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. White the pass to Gay. And White kicks to DeRozan. Gay outside. 5 to shoot. He's feeling it. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gay's got 12 points in just the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's San Antonio. They're on a 12-4 run.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Gay.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Ball, the pass to Adams. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gay. Chalk up 2 there. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Alexander Walker passes to Hernan Gomez. And he comes up with the deuce.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Pass to Vassell. Shoots it. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Here's Gabriel over Gay. That's good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
Now, you told us last time you were on 2K TV that you were looking forward the most to playing Ty Debo, and now here you are in the championship round. The whole community is looking forward to it. What does that mean to you personally to play someone that you know and also play one of the best My Team players in the world?
I believe it.
The city of New Orleans, really a sight to see and a wonderful place to visit. We're happy to be here tonight. 2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. DA, it's all...
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. And Olynyk kicks to Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
Olynyk against Bledsoe. Back to Adebayo. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Olynyk with the steal. Robinson with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Ahead, here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Count the basket. With COVID shortening the season and the schedule, Steve, being tinkered with, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
Kevin, I don't think so. When everything gets back to normal, I think we'll be at 82 games and start, like we usually do in October, September for games. I just think the NBA has done a fantastic job of being able to adapt to this situation.
Outside Robinson, stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Ingram at the elbow, Adams. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Adams.
You can't let Ingram get established down there. When he does, he burns you from it.
Nunn passes to Adebayo. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Right side, Butler. And Adams has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Actually, I thought they might be able to sustain that momentum that they picked up in the fourth quarter, but was not meant to be.
Butler finds Adebayo. Robinson with it. Now defended by Williamson. They double him with Williamson. Robinson passes to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Adebayo's got 6.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Ingram against Nunn. Up top, Adams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And they pick up 2. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Ingram right side. And that one is off. The Heat go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
And the basket by Olynyk.
I thought Olynyk got hit on the release, but at his size, he just absorbed it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ingram kicks to Adams. Miami grabs the miss. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. In the corner, none with it. And the three ball is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside ball. Stolen by none. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Floats it up for Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Achua is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Dragic, and it's Hero into the 2.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Here's Hero. A 14-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Redick against Dragic. The dunk by Achua.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Dragic with it. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Dragic with it. Now guarded by Ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Ball up top. He's guarded by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Adebayo passes to Hero. Dragic looking for an opening. Passes it to Hero. Adebayo with the ball. That's no good, but only his first miss in 6 shots. Now Redick. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Ball in the corner. Launches a 3. Up again. It's hauled in by Achua. The Heat leading by 11. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Outside Ball. Down low. Here's Melly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Melly's got his first points of the game.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. Here's Achua. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Achua's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Ball kicks to Reddick. That shot off the mark. Now the Heat take it the other way. Bounce pass from Adebayo. Iguodala wide open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Heat lead by 15.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
To the middle, Hayes. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The floor awareness of ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Ball. And a new group in for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Butler comes in for Andre Iguodala. Robinson's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. To the paint. Here's Hart. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Pass to Achua. Over Williamson. Achua, no good.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
At the elbow, Williamson releases from 15. It's hauled in by Achua. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Butler passes to Olinick. Ingram with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Heat.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Achua. In the corner, it's Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misfires on the corner three. Good if it goes. That shot, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They have a 13-point lead. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And here's Nunn. And that one is stuffed right through.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
The pass to Butler. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Williamson. Adams. Great positioning on the putback.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Nunn against Ball. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Count it. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And so here is New Orleans. To the left wing, and stolen by Butler. None with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Robinson. That one good for 2. And the Heat lead by 15.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Bledsoe against Olynyk to the inside. Williamson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robinson for 3. Pass to Adebayo. None wide open. They grabbed their own miss. It's stolen by Adams. Bledsoe outside. In the corner, it's Ingram. Lots of room. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Deep 2 from Robinson. Miami with a new 14. Olynyk finds Adebayo. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Olynyk's got his second basket.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Feeds to Adams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Adebayo. 14 feet away. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him. So for the Pelicans, Nelly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Redick comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And Hart subbed in for Ball. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Achua, he's checked in for Adebayo. Iguodala comes in for Olynyk. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Now the pass to Nelly. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Miami no good on that time either. Ingram with it. Butler covering. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Belly, he gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change. We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Achua, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And that one is good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Butler on the way. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Outside, Redick. Ingram outside. Wide open look. And that one hits back iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler. Achua is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Dragic, and it's Hero into the 2-guard spot. Passes it to Adams. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The kick outside to Butler. Offline with his 3. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Hart. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Hero passes to Achua. Pass to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Ingram against Dragic. Outside for Redick. Butler with the steal. And they're running. Shots good by Hero.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. 11-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Inside, they get a hand on it. Iguodala with the steal. And Dragic with a clear path to the hoop. From deep. Tries again. Good ball movement here by Miami. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 13.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Offensive rebound. Adams. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
At the elbow, it's Iguodala. Pass to Hero. Puts it up. Pelicans pull it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Heat leading by 11. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. From deep. Offensive rebound, Heat. And Butler puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives Hero Ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Hero. Off target from 3-point range. Pelicans trail by 9. Adams taking his time here. Here's Ingram. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You can run your offense through Brandon Ingram. He can make plays for others, and he's an excellent finisher.
Hero passes to Iguodala. That one misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Ingram with the steal. 1:12 left in the 4th quarter. Redick dishes to Adams. Adams drawing the double team. The pass to Ingram. Now here's Redick. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Whenever they need a crucial bucket, they turn to JJ. He has been in these situations many times before.
Butler from outside. Pelicans with the rebound.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. It's stolen by Dragic. Iguodala right side. Ingram with the steal.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Kick out to Adams. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. First shot by Redick, no good. Iguodala up top. Adams defending. They could use a bucket, and stolen by Redick. And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home floor. There it is, maybe the most famous building in all of Texas. It's the Alamo, of course. And checking out some numbers for DeJounte Murray.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, patrolling the paint. On for the Spurs. Johnson is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's White in at the 2-guard spot. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
What happens to team chemistry, Brent, at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent, a lot of time together already at this point.
Well, this is where veteran leadership and guys who have been through deep runs or their understanding of what it takes to have a team go through deep runs can really pay off, Kevin. Making guys accountable to the things that you've talked about all year long in the next couple weeks, that's critical.
Adebayo finds Olynyk. A second chance effort, and Adebayo with the lay-in.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great aggressive attitude that they played with.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Johnson with the bounce pass. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. San Antonio shooting their first free throw tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Murray. That shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
From 18 feet away, Miami grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
Pass to Pirtle. Johnson outside. Over in the corner, White. Murray against Robinson, and it's Murray that time on the assist by White. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test guarding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Lonnie Walker comes in for White, and it's Mills in for Murray. And then for Miami, Achua, he's checked in for Olynyk. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Achua, the pass to Hero. Passes to Butler. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Spurs trail by 3. And DeRozan kicks to Johnson. Back to DeRozan. The 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. No one near him. Offensive rebound. And Butler with the second chance points.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out, and he goes in and rips it down.
And the pass to Purtle. Back to Mills. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 3-pointer. Butler. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Man, guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 5. Right side, DeRozan. Pass to Mills. Shoots from the high post. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Out to the right wing. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
And Mills kicks to Purtle. Pass to DeRozan. Now Mills trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Heat up 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
I've been moving through the city like a phantom in the
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dragic is out there with Hero. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Achua. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dragic against Murray. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Murray. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's right around 17 points a night, 7 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. Loads it up for Adebayo. Outside, Dragic. Passes it to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Murray kicks to Lyles. Here's Vassell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good on the shot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Bobbled by Murray. Knocked loose. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Vassell, the pass to Eubanks. And here's Gay. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. To the inside, Adebayo lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 8 points for Bam Adebayo. Craig, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena, that was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
And the rejection by Iguodala. Derek White's checked in for Murray. And then for Miami, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Achua. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic.
A moment to check out the numbers for Nunn. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. First in free throw percentage. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Not going to go that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Walker the pass to Gay. Count that one. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
And you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Walker against Nunn. The feed to Olynyk. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Walker against Nunn. Gay kicks to Lyles. Outside DeRozan. Shot from 12. Nunn grabs the board. The Heat leading by 4. Butler dishes to Iguodala. Gay with the block.
By using his length well on defense, Rudy Gay working hard, swats that one away.
And finished off by DeRozan.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Gay against Iguodala. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Spurs trail by 4. Outside, Walker. Gay right side. And here we go. It's Butler. Puts it up from 15. He can't get that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's White on the wing. Back to Gay. Over Olynyk. Gay can't hit.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Robinson left side. 1 second left, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Heat lead by 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Miami Heat with Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following him.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Derek White is out there with Murray. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Nunn with it. Outside for Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here's DeRozan. Back to Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. Feeds to DeRozan. Knocks it loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Spurs making a change here. Mills is checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Floats it up for Butler. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by DeRozan. Mills with it. Robinson on him. Stolen by Robinson. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Mills with the steal. DeRozan dishes to Johnson. Olynyk with the steal. Adebayo against Pirtle. Mills with the steal. Down low. Here's DeRozan. And the layup's good off the glass. DeRozan's got 8 points.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
And there's the pass to Nunn. And he makes good on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Achua, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Tyler Hero comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Back to Mills. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Dragic. Pass to Hero. Here's Achua. Here's Adebayo. Defended by Pirtle. Adebayo passes to Achua. On the clock. 3-pointer. Butler. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look now for San Antonio. Rudy Gay's checked in for Pirtle. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Johnson. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Heat.
And this is where Mills can get you. If you're the defender, you have to get up on the jump shot.
Outside Dragic. From deep 3-point range. A rebound by the Spurs. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Basket good.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Pass to Iguodala. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Miami. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And right now for Miami, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 3.
Oh, we've seen this so much throughout Andre Iguodala's career. Just a gamer who refuses to let the defense get to him.
Mills passes to Eubanks. Shoots over Achua. The putback, it's hauled in by Achua. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And a wide open look for Walker. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. They get the rebound. Kicks it to Dragic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Iguodala left side. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by the Spurs.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
And that one's good by Gay.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the miss. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Heat lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Dragic is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Here's DeRozan. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Here's Nunn. Off target with his 3. Spurs trail by 3. And DeRozan kicks to White. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Passes it to Nunn. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Now the pass to Pirtle. Murray outside. Pass to Pirtle. He kicks to Murray. DeRozan with it. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Olynyk. White covering. Doubled by Murray. On the left block. He can't get that one to fall. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Murray. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Nunn. He goes up again. To the left side wing. Goes back up. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
DeRozan passes to Murray. Back to DeRozan. The pass to Walker. At the elbow, Murray. Great D that time from Adebayo.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Back to Nunn. Shoots over Walker. Nunn can't get it to fall. Spurs trail by 3. DeRozan in the corner. It's good. This game is all even. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Pass to Nunn. Kicks it to Robinson. Adebayo with the ball. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Murray, the pass to Walker. Now Pirtle, stolen by Robinson. Now Adebayo. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Outside, Walker. He kicks to Pirtle. Murray surveying the D. It's White on the wing. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Adebayo passes to Robinson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Spurs passing it around. Adebayo drives in. Stolen by Walker.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Robinson. In the corner, Nunn with it. Fires from deep. Can't get the 3 to fall. Outside DeRozan. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continue. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.